What if the princess everyone loved was thrown out of the palace for a crime she never committed? And what if the real criminal was her own sister? This is the story of two princesses, one hardworking, one jealous. But here's the twist no one saw coming. The truth hides in the handwriting. Ready to know how jealousy destroyed one princess and saved another? Watch till the end, the reality will leave you speechless. Once upon a time, in a grand kingdom known as Valoria, there lived a wise king named King Aldrin. He had two daughters who were as different as day and night. Princess Amara, the elder daughter, was hardworking, gentle, and thoughtful. She woke up early every morning, helped the palace servants with their chores, studied the laws of the land, and spent evenings teaching poor children how to read. Everyone in the kingdom admired her kindness and discipline. Princess Liana, the younger daughter, was beautiful but extremely lazy. She disliked studying, disliked waking early, disliked responsibilities, and spent most of her time daydreaming or decorating her room with jewels and ribbons. She expected things to come easily to her simply because she was a princess. Early morning sunlight poured softly into the princess's shared bedroom. Princess Liana stretched lazily. Then both sisters went to the garden. Liana said,
"Why do you wake up so early, Amara?"
Amara replied,
"Because there is so much to learn, Liana. A future queen must understand her people's needs." Learning, learning, learning! You always study! Not at all. I actually enjoy it. When I learn something new, it feels like I can help the kingdom better. Well, I think life should be easy. Why work so hard when others can do it for us?
And just like that, the story of two opposite princesses begins. The king loved both daughters, but he worried deeply. Who would rule his kingdom wisely when he grew old? To test them, King Aldrin secretly observed them for many months. Amara was always seen helping, learning, and being fair. One morning, the king made a historic announcement.
I, King Aldrin, hereby declare that my entire kingdom and authority will be passed to Princess Amara. She has proven herself worthy in discipline, wisdom, and compassion.
The kingdom celebrated. People lit lanterns, sang songs, and showered Amara with flowers. But Princess Liana burned with jealousy. She could not believe her younger self had been overlooked. How dare father choose her? She muttered angrily in her room. One night, driven by envy, Liana came up with a wicked plan. So she sat at her golden desk and wrote a cruel letter. Dear King of Dravenholt, this is Princess Amara. I offer you control of Valoria if you help me overthrow my father. She smirked as she pressed Princess Amara's royal seal onto the envelope. The seal flashed in the candlelight, a symbol of purity now used for betrayal. She secretly sent the letter using a traveling merchant who would leave before dawn. Days later, the letter reached Valoria's palace. The moment King Aldrin saw Amara's seal on the dangerous message, his heart sank. He summoned Amara to the throne room. The guards watched with worried eyes as she walked in, unaware of the disaster waiting for her.
Amara, what treachery is this?
Amara read the message and gasped.
Father, I would never betray you. I love you, and I love Valoria. I swear I did not write this.
But blinded by the seal and shaken by fear, King Aldrin refused to listen.
You are no longer my daughter. Leave the palace immediately.
Tears rolling down her cheeks, Amara bowed her head. The palace servants watched in shock. One of them, an elderly servant named Rowan, stepped forward. Princess, please come with me, he said, placing a comforting hand on her shoulder. Amara agreed and followed him to his small cottage at the edge of the kingdom. There, she lived simply, helping Rowan's family with cooking, cleaning, teaching the children, and working in the fields. She never complained. She smiled gently and worked hard every day. But trouble soon approached the palace. The king of Dravenholt arrived with soldiers, not to invade but to discuss the strange letter he had received. "King Aldrin," he said calmly, "I received a note offering Valoria in exchange for your throne. But I doubted its sincerity and came for clarity." King Aldrin's face turned pale. "Then the threat was real," he whispered. But the king of Dravenholt continued, "What troubled me is that the handwriting on the letter belonged to your younger daughter. It was disguised, yes, but my advisors compared it to older documents sent by your palace. I do not think Princess Amara wrote that letter." Shock ran through King Aldrin's heart like cold wind. Could Lyanna? He ordered palace scribes and royal investigators to examine the ink, the handwriting strokes, and the seal. Within a day, they confirmed the truth. Princess Lyanna had forged the letter. Furious and ashamed, King Aldrin confronted Lyanna. "Did you betray your sister?" he asked, voice trembling with disappointment. Lyanna froze. Her lips trembled. I was angry. I wanted the crown. I never thought it would go this far." "You have brought shame to our royal blood," the king declared. "You forced me to punish an innocent daughter. For this, you shall no longer stay in my palace." Lyanna burst into tears as guards escorted her out. She begged for forgiveness, but King Aldrin had made his decision. Now, with a heavy heart, King Aldrin set out to find Amara. He traveled through forests, markets, and villages until finally a small girl pointed him toward Rowan's cottage. Inside, he found Amara sweeping the floor, a soft smile on her face. "Amara," he whispered. She turned, shocked. "Father?" He fell to his knees, an act no king had ever done. "Forgive me, my child," he cried. "I wronged you. I allowed lies to blind me. You are the true future of Valoria." Amara lifted her father gently. "You are my father. I forgive you." The whole cottage filled with emotion as Rowan and his family witnessed the reunion. The king took Amara back to the palace in a grand chariot. This time, the entire kingdom celebrated her return. Thousands lined the streets, waving flowers and cheering her name.